The fallout over that massive General Motors recall is now growing. Could the problem with faulty ignition switches have been fixed years ago? NBC's Gabe Gutierrez is at GM headquarters in Detroit. Hi, Gabe. Good morning.
Matt, good morning. An NBC News investigation found that back in 2005, 9 years ago, GM had developed a partial fix to that ignition switch problem, but decided not to widely implement it, making what was termed a business decision.
4 years ago this week, Brooke Melton never made it home. It was her 29th birthday.
We stay in a constant state of grief.
The '05 Chevy Cobalt she was driving was among the 1.6 million cars GM recalled last month. According to black box data from her car, her ignition had shut off, turning off the power steering system and the anti-lock brakes.
She hydroplaned, went across 2 lanes of traffic, and was hit in the side by another car.
I kept thinking, it's her birthday, this can't happen, it's her birthday.
Ken and Beth Melton are among the families who have sued the car maker. They've settled for an undisclosed sum.
I'm still in shock and boiling over with anger.
From their civil lawsuit against GM, video depositions show that in 2005, GM engineers proposed a limited solution to make sudden ignition shutoff less likely, changing this key slot to a smaller hole, so it couldn't support a heavy keychain that might make the key move around. But a top GM engineer confirmed company officials made a, quote, business decision not to make the partial fix. A fix a plaintiff's expert has said would have cost about $1 per car. The GM engineer went on to say he did not agree that the car was unsafe.
And the car could still be maneuvered to the side of the road.
We went to see him.
I'm not going to comment.
And asked him to clarify his testimony.
Why did it take so long for these recalls to happen?
I can't answer that question.
A high-level executive tells NBC News GM is deeply troubled with some decisions that were made.
So to know that information was available so long ago, up to 10 years ago, our daughter might still be here today.
This morning, GM is pushing back hard against an analysis commissioned by the Center for Auto Safety, a watchdog group. That analysis claims that there have been more than 300 deaths in 2 recalled GM models since 2003 due to failed airbags, but it is unclear how many of those deaths were related to faulty ignition switches. Back to you guys.
Gabe Gutierrez on this story in Detroit this morning. Gabe, thanks so much.